Hello everyone. Today we will be doing the chapter Algebra and Graphs. So let's start with the first syllabus statement. Substitute numbers for words and letters in complicated formulae. The first question is y is equal to mx plus c. Find the value of y when m is equal to -2, x is equal to -7, and c is equal to -3. Now these type of questions are fairly simple. You just have to use your calculator and plug in the values to get the answer. So let's rewrite the question. Y is equal to mx plus c. Y is equal to m is -2, x -7, and c is -3. Now let's plug this into our calculator. -2 into -7 plus -3. We get 11. That's the final answer. Now the next question is s is equal to ut plus 16t squared. Find the value of s when u is 2 and t is 3. So let's read out the question. S is equal to ut plus 16t squared. S is equal to u is 2, t is 3, plus 16 into t squared, which is 3 squared. Get s is equal to 6 plus, 16 into 9 is 144. So s is equal to 150. Now the next syllabus statement is construct and rearrange complicated formulae and equations. This is basically making a variable the subject of the formula. So in this question, we have to make x the subject of the formula. So you have to put x in the left hand side. So let's rewrite the question. Qx over p is equal to y. Now let's cross multiply. 1 gets multiplied by qx and p gets multiplied by y. Qx is equal to py. Now let's divide q on both sides. You get x is equal to py over q. And that's the final answer. The next question is make q the subject of the formula. P is equal to 2q square. Let's rewrite the question. 2q square is equal to p. Let's divide 2 on both sides. Q square is equal to p by 2. Now let's check the square root on both sides. We get q is equal to root p by 2. Don't forget to add the plus or minus sign here. You might lose marks if you don't. P by 2 plus or minus. Now the next syllabus statement is rearrange formulae where the subject appears twice. So in this question, we have to make r the subject of the formula. So let's rewrite the question. P plus 5 is equal to 1 minus 2r over r. Again, let's cross multiply. R gets multiplied by p plus 5 and 1 gets multiplied by 1 minus 2r. So r into p plus 5 is equal to 1 minus 2r. Let's expand the left hand side. Pr plus 5r is equal to 1 minus 2r. Now since you have to make r the subject of the formula, we have to bring minus 2r to the left hand side. Pr plus 5r plus 2r is equal to 1. Let's take r common. P plus 5 plus 2 is equal to 1. This is just r is equal to 1 over p plus 7. That's the answer. Now the next question is make a the subject of the formula. W is equal to root of x minus a over a. So you have to get rid of the square root first. So let's square both sides. W square is equal to x minus a over a. Let's cross multiply. W square a is equal to x minus a. Now we will bring the a here to the other side. W square a plus a is equal to x. Let's take a common. W squared plus 1 is equal to x. Now a is equal to x over w squared plus 1. So The way to go about the questions in which you have to rearrange formula where the subject appears twice is to take the variable common after manipulating the equation a bit. The next syllabus subtopic is E2.2. Use brackets and extract common factors. And the first one is expand 3x into 2x minus 4y. So we have to multiply 3x with every term in the bracket. That's 2x and then minus 4y. So here's how you go about it. This becomes 6x squared minus 12xy. That's your answer. Next question is expand x into 2y plus x. Again, you multiply x with each term in the bracket. So it becomes 2xy plus x squared. Now the next question is expand the bracket and simplify. 4 into 3x minus 2 minus 3 into x minus 5. Let's read the question. 4 into 3x minus 2 minus 3 into x minus 5. This becomes 4 into 3x, 12x. 4 into negative 2, minus 8. Minus 3 into x, minus 3x. Minus 3 into minus 5, plus 15. Then you get 12x minus 3x, minus 8, plus 15. 12x minus 3x is 9x. Minus 8 plus 15 is plus 7. So the final answer is 9x plus 7. Next question is factorize 9x squared plus 15xy. Let's take 3 common, or rather 3x. 3x plus 5y. Next question is factorize 3x squared minus 48y squared. Let's take 3 common. 3 into x squared minus 48 divided by 3 is 16. 16y squared. Now you should notice that 16y squared is the same thing as 4 square y squared. And with laws of indices, we know that this is just 4y whole squared. We can't just leave it at this step. We won't get full marks. So this becomes x squared minus 4y whole square bracket. Then this becomes 3x plus 4y into x minus 4y. And that's the final answer. Now the next syllabus statement is expand products of algebraic expressions. The first one is expand x plus 4 into x minus 7. So you have to multiply x with x over here, then with minus 7, then 4 with x, and then with minus 7. So it goes like this. X squared minus 7x plus 4x minus 28. Then the answer becomes x squared minus 3x minus 28. Next question is expand and simplify x plus 3 into x plus 5. This becomes x squared plus 5x plus 3x plus 15. Next question is expand and bracket simplify 3x minus 2y into 4x plus 3y. Let's write this. Three is multiplied by 4x and then 3y. Then minus 2y gets multiplied with 4x, then 3y. So you get 12xy, x squared plus 9xy minus 8xy minus 6y squared. So you get 12x squared minus 6y squared plus xy. Now the next type of questions you might see in the past papers is when three linear terms are multiplied to each other. You should really pay attention to these type of questions because there are many things being multiplied with each other. So you have x plus 4 into x minus 7 into 2x plus 1. So this becomes x squared plus the minus 7x plus 4x minus 28 into 2x plus 1. This becomes x squared minus 3x minus 28 2x plus 1. This then becomes 2x cubed plus x squared minus xx squared minus 3x minus 56x minus 28. This becomes 2x cubed minus 5x squared minus 59x minus 28. Next question is y plus 3 into y minus 4 into 2y minus 1. So you get y squared minus 4y plus 3y minus 12 into 2y minus 1. So you get y squared minus y minus 12 into 2y minus 1. You get 2y cubed minus y squared minus 2y squared plus y minus 24y plus 12. So 2y cubed minus 3y squared minus 23y plus 12. The next one is x plus 3 into x minus 5 into 3x minus 1. It would be good if you pause the video and do the questions with me. This would be x squared minus 5x minus 3x plus 15 into 3x minus 1. This becomes x squared minus 8x plus 15 into 3x minus 1. This is 3x cubed minus x squared minus 24x plus 8x plus 45x minus 15. 3x cubed One second. Yes, this will be 24x squared minus 25x squared plus 53x minus 15. The next syllabus statement is factorize where possible expressions of the form ax plus bx plus k ay plus k by. So let's take x common over here and ky common here. A plus b plus ky a plus b. So a plus b is common. So this becomes x plus ky into a plus b. Next one is a square x square minus b square y square. This is just ax whole square minus by whole square. This becomes ax plus by into ax minus by. A square plus 2ab plus b square. This is just a plus b whole square. Next syllabus statement is manipulate algebraic fractions. You have x over 3 plus x minus 4 divided by 2. So let's take the LCM of 3 and 2. That's 6. This becomes 2x plus 3 into x minus 4. This becomes 2x plus 3x minus 12. Then you get 5x minus 12 over 6. Next question is 2x divided by 3 minus 3 into x minus 5 divided over 2. So LCM is 6. You get 2 into 2x minus 3 into 3 into x minus 5. So you get 4x minus 9x plus 45 divided by 6. You get 45 minus 5x divided by 6. Next question is 3a over 4 into 9a over 10. So you get 27a squared divided by 40. Next question is 3a divided by 4 divided by 9a over 10. So what you do in these type of questions is you flip the sign, the division sign, 3a over 4 into, then you take the inverse of this. This becomes 10 over 9a. A and a cancels off. 1, 3. This becomes 2, 5. This becomes 5 over 6. Now the next one is 1 over x minus 2 plus 2 over x minus 3. The LCM of this is just the multiples of x minus 2 and x minus 3. So 1 into x minus 3 plus 2 into x minus 2. It becomes x minus 3 plus 2x minus 4 divided by x minus 2 into x minus 3. So you get 3x minus 7 over x minus 2 into x minus 3. Next syllabus statement is factorize and simplify rational expressions. So the question is x squared minus 2x divided by x squared minus 5x plus 6. So in these type of questions, you have to first factorize the numerator and then factorize the denominator. So let's look at x squared minus 2x. Let's take x common, x minus 2. Now for the quadratic, x squared minus 5x plus 6. To factorize the quadratic, we have to look at two components, the sum and the product. Now we know that the general form of a quadratic is ax squared plus bx plus c. The sum is b, the coefficient on x. The coefficient of x on this case is minus 5, so the sum is minus 5. The product is a into c. That's the coefficient of x squared divided by the constant. Coefficient of x squared, this is 1, the constant is 6. So 1 into 6 is 6. Now we have to find two numbers which when multiplied give 6, and when you add them both, you give it minus 5. That will be minus 2 and minus 3, because minus 2 minus 3 is minus 5. and minus 2 into minus 3 is 6. So it satisfies both conditions. So the factors become x minus 2 and x minus 3. So then it becomes x into x minus 2 divided by x minus 2 into x minus 3. X minus 2 cancels off, so it becomes x over x minus 3. And that's your final answer. The next syllabus statement is use and interpret fractional indices. The question is solve 32 to the power x is equal to 2. So 2 is equal to 32 to the x. Now in these type of questions you have to get the same base. So 2 to the 1 is 32 is just 2 to the 5. So it comes 2 to the 5x. Now when the bases are same, we can equate the powers. So it becomes 5x is equal to 1 and x is 1 by 5, which is 0.2. Here's a tip. If you can't think of what 32 is in the power of 2, you can use a calculator. Press 32, write 32, press equal to, press shift, and then factor. You get 2 to the 5 here. You can do this with any integer. That'll work. So you don't have to think really hard in the exam time. You can do it quickly. And the next question is, next syllabus statement is use the rules of indices. Now the rules of indices are written here. A to the power m into a to the power n is a to the m plus n. A to the power m divided by a to the n is a to the power m minus n. A to the m into b to the m is ab to the power m. Any integer to the power 0 is 1. 1 to the power of anything is 1. A to the negative x is 1 over e to the x. A to the power m whole power n is e to the power mn. And here's how you can express something in the square root form. Now the first question is 3x to the power negative 4 into 2 over 3 into x to the power half. So 3 into 2 by 3 into x to the negative 4 into x to 1 half. So 3 and 3 cancels off, becomes 2. Now bases are same, we have to add the powers. So this becomes x to the minus 7 by 2. Next question is 2 by 5 into x to the half divided by 2x to the negative 2. This comes 2 half x to the half into 1 by 2x to the negative 2. So 2 and 2 cancels off. This becomes 1 by 5 x to the half into x to the 2. So you get 1 by 5 x to the 5 by 2. Now next question is 2x to the power 5 divided by 3 whole cube. Now this becomes 2 by 3 cube into x to the 5 cube. Since we have to use this rule, the seventh one. So this becomes 8 over 27 x to the 15. We can cross check. 2 by 3 to the power 3 is 8 by 27. The next question is simplify. This x to the 3 y to the power 4 into x to the 5 into y cube. Now the bases are same here and here, so you add the powers. X to the 8, base is same here and here, plus y to the 7. X to the 8 and y to the 7. The next question is 3p square m to the 5 whole cube. Now to use this rule again, the seventh one, this comes 3 to the 3 p square cube m to the 5 cube. 3 cube is 27. This becomes p to the 6. This becomes m to the 15. And that's your final answer. The next question is simplify 81 to the power 3 divided by 4. Now 81 can be written in the form 3 by 4. 3 by 4 to the power 3 by 4 is 3 to the power 4 into 3 by 4. 4 and 4 cancels off. You get 3 to the 3, which is 27. Next question is x to the power 2 by 3 divided by x to the negative 4 by 3. This becomes 1 over x to the negative 4 by 3. Now this is just x to the 2 by 3 into x to the 4 by 3 because this is because we take the inverse. So you add the powers and you get x to the 6 by 3, which is x squared. On this question we have 8 divided by y to the 6 to the power negative 1 by 3. We have 8 to the power negative 1 by 3 divided by y to the power 6 to the power negative 1 by 3. 8 to the negative 1 by 3 is half or 0.5 divided by, this becomes y to the negative 2, so this becomes 0.5 y squared, or y squared divided by 2. The next syllabus statement is derive and solve linear equations in one unknown. So you have solve the equation 8x plus 9 is 3 into x plus 8. So let's expand the right hand side. 8x plus 9 is 3x plus 24. Now we have to bring the variable side on one side, so 8x minus 3x, and the constants on the other side, 24 minus 9. This becomes 5x equal to 15. X is 15 by 5, which is 3. Also, we can cross-check our answers using a calculator. Let's write this equation. 8x plus 9, press alpha, calc, 3, bracket, x plus 8. Press shift and solve, plus equal to, you get x is 3. So our answer is correct. The next question is 5 divided by w is equal to 3 divided by w plus 1. Let's cross multiply. 5 into w plus 1 and 3 into w. You get 5 into w plus 1 is equal to 3w. This becomes 5w plus 5 is equal to 3w. 5w minus 3w is equal to negative 5. 2w is equal to negative 5. W is equal to negative 5 by 2. Negative 5 by 2. The next question is derive and solve simultaneous linear equations in two unknowns. So we have two simultaneous equations, 2x plus 3y is equal to 15 and 5x plus 4y is equal to 13. Now, to solve simultaneous linear equations in two unknowns, we have to get one of the variables to have the same coefficient. Now, if I multiply 1 by 5 and 15 into 5, I'll get 10x plus 15y is equal to 15 into 5 is 75. Now, if I multiply the second equation by 2, I get 10x plus 2y is equal to 26. Now, the coefficient on both x is 10. That's what I wanted. So now let's subtract these equations. You get 10x plus 15y is equal to 75 minus 10x plus 2y is equal to 26. Now this cancels off. 15y minus 2y is 13y. 75 minus 26 is 49. I'm sorry. This should have been 5x plus 4y. So this would have been 8y. This would have been 7y. And y is 49 by 7. We get 7. Now let's use one of those equations. 2x plus 3y is equal to 15. 2x plus 3 into 7 is equal to 15. You get 2x plus 21 is equal to 15. 2x is equal to 15 minus 21, which is minus 6. X is minus 6 divided by 2, you get minus 3. Now we can cross-check answers to simultaneous equations using a calculator. Press menu, press A, press 1, press 2. Let's enter the two original simultaneous equations. 2, 3 is equal to 15. 5x plus 4y is equal to 13. You get x is negative 3 and y is 7. So our answer is correct. This is a good way to cross-check your answer. Next question is solve the simultaneous equations. You must show they're working. You have y is equal to x by 2 and 2x minus y is equal to 1. Let's rewrite the first one. Y is equal to x by 2. You get 2y is equal to x. Then negative x plus 2y is equal to 0. So two equations are minus is plus 2y is equal to 0. And second one is 2x minus y is equal to 1 is the second one. So again, let's bring the coefficients of one variable the same. Let's do y in this case. Let's multiply the second one by minus 2. You get minus 4x plus 2y is equal to minus 2. Now you get minus 4x plus 2y is equal to minus 2, and minus x plus 2y is equal to 0. Let's subtract. You get minus 4x plus x, which is minus 3x. This cancels off. You get minus 2. X becomes 2 by 3. Now y is equal to x by 2. Then y is equal to 2 by 3 into 1 by 2. So x is 1 by 3. Let's check our answer. Our original equations are minus x plus 2y is equal to 0. Second one is 2x minus y is equal to 1. You get x is 2 by 3 and y is 1 by 3. So answer is correct. Now second one is a word problem. Robbie pays $10.80 when he buys 3 notebooks and 4 pencils. Panis pays $14.50 when she buys 5 notebooks and 2 pencils. Find the cost of a notebook and the cost of a pencil. Now let's let number of notebooks be x. That number of pencils be y. So you have, for Robbie, you have 3x plus 4y is equal to 1080. For pennies, we have 5 notebooks, so 5x, 2 pencils, so 2y is equal to 1450. So these are two equations. Again, let's bring the coefficient of one variable the same. So let's multiply the second equation by 2. So you get 10x plus 4y is equal to 29. So let's subtract the two equations. 10x plus 4y is equal to 29 minus 3x plus 4y is equal to 1080. So you get 7x, this cancels off, equal to 27 minus 1080. That is 16.2. Not 27, 29. Divided by 7. One second. Yeah, this should be 18.2. Then you get x as 2.6 and cost of pencil as 3 into 2.6 plus 4y to 10 to 80. Divide that by 4 and we get y as 3 by 4 or 0.75. That's the answer. Develop and solve simultaneous equations involving one linear and one quadratic. They've recently started asking this, so you should prepare these type of questions. Solve the simultaneous equations, you must show all your working. So the first equation is x minus y is equal to 7 and x squared plus y is equal to 149. So you use substitution to solve these type of questions. X minus y is 7. Let's rewrite this as x equal to 7 plus y. Now, let's substitute this x value to the second equation. So x squared, it will become 7y whole square plus y is equal to 149. This becomes 7 squared plus y squared plus 2 7y plus y is equal to 149. This becomes y squared plus 14y plus 49 or 15y is equal to 149. This equals y squared plus 15y minus 100 is equal to 0. So let's find our two factors. Y squared plus 15y minus 100. So you get y minus 5 and y plus 20. So you get y is 5 and y is negative 20. 5, negative 20. Let's find x. X minus y is 7. 5 minus y is 7. Minus y is 7 minus 5. Minus y is 2. Y should be negative 2 when x is 5. Wait, sorry, my bad. This should be x minus y is 7, y is 5. So x minus 5 is 7. X is 7 plus 5, which is 12. So this should be 12. Now when y is negative 20, x should be negative 13. Let's just see. 12 minus y is 7, minus y should be, yeah. Now we have y is equal to 4 minus x and x squared plus 2y squared is equal to 67. So let's substitute y is equal to 4 minus x into the second equation. X squared plus 2 into 4 minus x whole square is equal to 67. So x squared plus 2 into 4 square plus x squared minus 2 into 4 into x becomes 67. This becomes x squared minus 8x excuse me, plus 16 is equal to 67. X squared plus 2x squared minus 16x plus 32 is equal to 67. This becomes 3x squared minus 16x. 32 minus 67 is minus 35. Let's solve this. 3 minus 16 minus 35. So you get x minus 7 and x is negative 5 minus 5 by 3. So 3x plus 5. These are two factors. X is 7 and x is minus 5 by 3. So y is equal to 4 minus x. When x is 7, y is 4 minus 7 is minus 3. Y is equal to 4 minus x. When x is 5 by 3, get 4 plus 5 by 3. So that's 17 by 3. Derive and solve quadratic equations by factorization, completing the square, and by use of the formula. So you have factorize 3x squared plus 11x minus 4. So when you're factoring a quadratic, you have to look at two components, the sum and the product. Sum is 11 here. It's always the coefficient of the second x term, and the product is a into c. So a is 3 here and 4 minus 4. So 3 into minus 4 is minus 12. So to find two things, which when you add you get 11 and when you multiply you get minus 12. So that would be 12 into minus 1. So let's rewrite this. 3x squared plus 12x minus x is equal to minus 4. Let's take 3x common. Get x plus 4 minus 1 into x plus 4. So your final answer is 3x minus 1 and x plus 4. You solve the equation. So 3x minus 1 into x plus 4 is equal to 0. 3x minus 1. X is 1 by 3 or x is negative 4. The next equation is solve 3n squared plus n minus 310 is equal to 0. So sum is 1. Product is 3 into negative 310. You get negative 930. So sometimes when the quadratic equation looks complex, just go to the quadratic solver, substitute the values 3, 1, minus 310. Now you'll get two values. N is 10 and n is negative 31 by 3. So how do you use these values to get the factors? So one value for n we got from the calculator is 10 and the other one we got is minus 31 by 3. So you have to basically bring this 10 to this side. So there comes n minus 10. That's one of your factors. Now you have to bring this stuff to this side. So 3n is equal to minus 31 or 3n plus 31. That's one other your factor. That's your other factor. So it becomes n minus 10 into 3n plus 31 is equal to 0. Now, if you solve this, you'll get n minus 10 is 0 and n is equal to 10. 3n plus 31 is equal to 0. 3n is negative 31 and n is negative 31 by 3. Exactly what we got here. So we found the solution from the calculator, then we manipulated the equation to get the factors, and then we just did this step again. So we get n is 10 and n is negative 31 by 3. If we just write the answers without writing steps, you won't get the full 3 marks. So write all the steps. So the next way to solve quadratic equations is by completing the square. Now what you have to make sure of when you're doing this method, that the value of a in ax squared plus bx has to be positive 1. Otherwise this method won't work. So let's try this. F of x is x squared plus 4x minus x, and it can be written in the form x plus m whole square plus n. Find the value of m and n. So how do you go about this? F of x is x squared plus 4x minus x. Now the first step is to half the middle term. That's the coefficient of x. So then the second step is add and subtract the square of the value you get from 1. So here's what I mean by that. X squared plus 4x minus x, the half of the middle term is 2. So, and the second step is add and subtract the square of the value you get from this. So 4 by 2, that's a half of this square, minus 4 by 2 square. Now what you do is pay attention. You see this sign over here? It's important. And the positive square value, this one. These are really important values. So now what you do is x whatever the sign here is. If it was negative, you would have put negative, but in this case it's positive, so you put positive. Whatever the value that's here inside the bracket, inside the inside the bracket. No, you ignore the square here. 4 by 2. That's 2 whole square. Then right what was left? That's minus 6 and minus 4 by 2 square. That's minus 6 minus 4. So x plus 2 whole square minus 10. Now we have to write in the form x plus m whole square plus n. So m is 2 and n is minus 10. Use the answers part to find the positive solution to this. So x plus 2 whole square minus 10 is 0. X plus 2 whole square is 10. X plus 2 is root 10. This can be plus or minus. X is plus or minus 10 minus 2. Now, you have to see which one would be positive. Would it be plus root 10 minus 2 or minus root 10 minus 2? So, if you do root 10 minus 2, you get positive value. Now, if you do minus root 10 minus 2, you get a negative value. So, it uses the positive root. So, 10 minus 2. So, you get 1.16222 something. And we always have to do 3 significant figures in IGCSE. So, it's 1.16. Now, here's what I was talking about. Your value of a and ax squared plus bx plus c has to be positive 1. Otherwise, it won't work. So, you have y is equal to 2x squared plus 5x minus 3. So, to make the coefficient of x squared positive 1, we have to take 2 common in the whole equation. So, this becomes y is equal to 2 into x squared plus 5 by 2x minus 3 by 2. Now, what you have to do is the same step again. Halve the middle term, add and subtract square of. So you get x squared plus 5 by 2x minus 3 by 2 plus half of 5 by 2 is 5 by 4 square minus 5 by 4 square. So you get, see the signs here. This is positive, so you take this sign and this is the value, the positive value. So this becomes 2 into x plus 5 by 4 square minus 3 by 2 minus 5 by 4 square. Your final answer would be 2 into x plus 5 by 4 square and minus 49 by 8. So A is 5 by 4 and this is minus 49 by 8. So always make sure what's the sign here and this value, not the square value, the one that's inside. The formula. So when do you use the formula? When you can't factorize the quadratic equation. So here's the quadratic formula. X is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. In the board exam, you won't get the quadratic formula, so you have to memorize it. This is just for reference. So you have to solve the equation 2x squared minus 3x minus 6 is 0. Give your answer in 2 decimal places. Usually when they give this statement, you know you have to use the formula. So you have 2x squared minus 3x minus 6 equals 0. So the formula is x equal to minus b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So you get 3 plus or minus root of, let's plug this in, minus 3 square plus, no sorry, minus 4 into 2 into minus 6, 857 divided by 4. So the two factors are, two solutions are 2.64 and minus 1.14. So use a quadratic formula to solve this equation, and you want two decimal places. So 9x squared plus 9x minus 2000 equal to 0. So x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So you get minus 9 plus or minus some expression here. Let's write that. 9 squared minus 4 into 9 into minus 2000. You get 72081 over 18. So your two solutions are 9x squared plus 9x minus 2000. So you get 14.42 and minus 15.42. They divide and solve linear inequalities. So you have solved the inequality 3n minus 11 is greater than minus 5n is greater than 5n minus 18. So it's kind of like solving an equation, but there's some distinctions. So this becomes 3n minus 5n is greater than minus 18 plus 11. You get minus 2n greater than 11 minus 18 is minus 7. So when you're solving inequalities, you have to make sure that when you're dividing by a negative number, you flip the sign. So when I'm dividing by minus 2 on both sides, I flip the sign. So I get n is less than 3.5. Now we have 6n plus 3 is greater than 8n. Subtract 8 on both sides and bring minus 3 to the other side. You get minus 2n is greater than minus 3. N is less than minus 3 by minus 2. So n is less than 1.5. We flip the sign because we're dividing by minus 2 on both sides. So n is less than 1.5. Now the final part, number lines. Now, for example, they ask you to represent n is less than 1.5 on a number line. How do you do this? First, you draw the number line. You have 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1.5 is here. My bad. 1.5 is here. Now, when it's not equal to, use a circle without any shading. But when it's equal to, use a shaded circle. So n is less than 1.5. So it's not equal to, so it uses this one. And it's less than, so it lies somewhere here. Now, for example, if you had n is greater and equal to 2. So I do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So n is greater than negative 2, greater than equal to negative 2. So shaded circle is greater than equal to, so it lies beyond 2. So like that. Now what if it was in interval? N is greater than 1 but less than equal to 4. So 0, -1, -2, -3, -4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you have n is greater than 1 and n is less than equal to -4. So n lies somewhere here. Use a blank circle because it's not equal to, and a shaded circle because it's equal to or less than equal to. So it lies in this region. That would be it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.